So I will play with the Blame Eliminator today. I don't know whether you've seen this before. It's quite a fun practice to do. So it's the Blame Eliminator to step into, excuse me, responsibility. So first of all, if you have something that you want to complain about, if you have a complaint that's bothering you, possibly frequently, hi Sibylla, then just start by just describing it, just to yourself, and let your whole body move into it. You really fussy about this, and you're really annoyed by something, whatever it might be. I won't do it for the whole 2 minutes, but if you want to really play with it, then just take a whole 2 minutes of really just launching into your complaint and really just playing with it. And once that feels complete, once you have described everything that's important to your complaint, then imagine yourself in your room and pick a place around you somewhere that feels like it might represent, this is a place of 100% responsibility for you. And when you're ready, with your complaint in mind, just physically step into this. I've just chosen this space right in front of me to make me very close to the camera. You step into your chosen location of 100% responsibility, and you just notice what's going on in your body. So you breathe, maybe your body wants to move a bit, and you wonder about your complaint that you have just described. And then imagine somewhere in your room that represents the past for you. I don't really want to turn too far away, so past for me would be here. And then just wonder about your issue from the past. This issue reminds me of. Maybe there's a memory that's attached to your complaint. Maybe there's something familiar that you've encountered in the past before, maybe with your parents, or maybe with a friend, something like that. Oh, people are dropping out. Only Sibylla and Michelle left. Okay. Oh, people are coming in and out. Okay. So when you feel complete about exploring your issue, the relationships of your issue to something that might have occurred in the past, and just come back to your space of 100% responsibility and just let that sink in. Maybe notice your body sensations. Again, maybe any emotions might come up as you think about your issue now and what it reminded you of in the past. And then wonder, if you think about the present, I keep this issue going by. What do I do to keep this issue going in the present? And you just, while you're playing, play with that as long as you wish. And again, add maybe some movement, some breath, and maybe I keep this issue going by. And when that feels complete, come back into your space of 100% responsibility. And you just let that sink. Notice what's going on in your body. Has anything changed? And should you ever feel like your complaint is coming back up again, almost like it's raising its little head again, then you might want to play around with, okay, if the complaint is coming up again, then I'm kind of not in my space of 100% responsibility anymore. So you might just want to step out physically out of your chosen space of 100% responsibility to just reawaken your awareness of what you're doing, that you're really in there 100%. And when you're ready again, you step back into your space of responsibility. And then you continue playing, and you can do that at any stage. And yeah, whatever comes up while you're wandering in your space of responsibility, maybe something wants to be said about the past again. You want to play with the past again. Or possibly there's something else in the present, how you keep this issue going, that wants to be explored, so you can reconnect with that. And once you feel complete about all this playing around with your issue and the connections to the past and how you keep it going in the present, then maybe you might want to start thinking about the future. And again, you can choose a space, a location around you in space where you think, this is where my future lives. Maybe this is here for me. And then step in there and wonder, I can create what I really want by. What can I do to create what I really want? How do I want this issue to change? And again, spend a bit of time wandering there with a bit of humming and moving and breathing. And maybe you want to step back into your space of 100% responsibility. Let that sink. Maybe you're not quite there yet. Maybe you do want to play around with going back into the past or the present, or even out of your space of responsibility and recommit into your 100% responsibility until you find maybe a tiny little friendly thing that feels like when you do step into the future, I can create what I really want by doing this. And that is pretty much the completion of the Blame Eliminator. So once you have found what feels like a little thing that you could do, then you can choose to create your action step in the way that you set yourself. What exactly do you want to do, and by when? So it's always good to set yourself, like maybe by tomorrow, I want to just change this tiny little thing that takes me closer to what I really would like to achieve. Yeah. So thank you for coming. And that is the end of the Blame Eliminator tool. Thank you very much.